Hello everybody and welcome to a game called Slash Reality. I don't know how they're actually going to pronounce it. Let's call it Reality. It's a game that challenges you to believe, you know, what is real, what isn't real. This is a demo of a game in early access, not early access, it's in Kickstarter. It's kind of early access, you can download the demo. It's going to come out Q1 of next year. There's no hard release date yet, so. Developed by Fancy Fish Games. They're also publishing the game. So yeah, let's just get right into it, shall we? Prologue. Has controller support, which is nice. Before physical, there was life. Before life, there was mind. Before mind, there was nothing. But once there was mind, thought filled the world. These thoughts grew distinct, coalescing into individual minds. Minds more powerful, more potent than any which now exist. These were the first. The first reveled in the boundlessness of pure mentality. However, in that time, the first became dissatisfied and wished for more, as is the propensity of all minds. From the threads of their thoughts, from the very materials of their existence, they wove life into being. When their work was complete, every fiber of the first was transformed and the ancients awoke. But the first were no more. The ancients were not physical, but they were more than the first, more than purely mental. They were born, they grew, they learned, and then they died. The ancients desired truth and meanings. In their search for truth, they manifested a new thought, something even the first had never dreamed. The ancients dreamed into being what we call the physical. Earth, water, air, fire. And within the physical, the ancients dreamed a new type of life, simple life. Life which did not require them to sacrifice, as the first had sacrificed. It required only the dream of their minds, not the material of their being. In watching this dream life, the ancients learned new truths, exciting truths, truths that their own lives could never have taught them. Eventually, some ancients entered the world they manifested and they changed. They became us. The ancients gave us all, and even now, they provide all that is good, and all that is right. The ancients cannot be forgotten, cannot be over-honored, always watching over us, always bringing life to our world, always dreaming the dream into existence, and making all we know be. That's an interesting start to the game, right? Ooh, what the hell? Okay. Finally! I did not expect this. Yes! Epic, you guys! We are the most badassest. Oh my god. Lightning Mage, level 198, you guys. Emoticon. I can't remember the last time I leveled up. Congrats, Lil. Best Lightning Mage in Realms just got even better. Lil, you are the shiz. Oh yeah, Emerald Dungeon, here we come. More emoticons. We're totally on a roll. Forward, team. Wait. You really think we're ready for Emerald Par? Isn't that like the hardest dungeon, like ever? Yeah, but where are the adventures? Have you met? Strongest party ever. Fire, major destruction, North Brazil, parts of Colombia, Peru. Oh no, that's not good. Hate when they do that. Seriously. I wouldn't mind so much if it wasn't so sensationalized. Yes, the world is ending, we know, you've told us. They're always shoving it in our faces. Wait. The drought they've been talking about is so extreme that the rainforest is on fire? That's bad, you guys. I get why they do a news flash. Whatever, this is Realms. We come here not to hear about the dumb real world. They really shouldn't do that. Gotta agree with you, Par. Yeah, but so many people play Realms these days. If they don't give it the news in VR apps, how else will they tell us important stuff? Important stuff? If they want to tell us important stuff, they'd be talking about the Penta. We got right? Looks amazing. For reals. Buddy of mine checked it out at a con recently. He said it was the best thing ever. The Penta? Sounds familiar. New VR tech. Supposedly better than Realms. Supposedly better than anything, really. Kinda scary too, to be honest. Why scary? Because it's neural. Totally well tested now, you know? Don't know, I guess I just don't trust the neural stuff yet. Well, I think it's incredible. It's the future of VR, which, if you don't know what VR stands for virtual reality. Envy, how can you be so into Realms and not excited by the Penta? Who are you? There's kind of a big difference between this and neural tech part. Ugh. What's wrong, Will? Guess I need to log out now. Exam. Whoa, what? What? Exams? You're in, like, school? Yeah? Is that so surprising? All this time I'm 99% sure you were neat. Mind equals blown emoticon. Come on, Par, stop kidding around. Legit seriously surprised person here? Seriously? You thought I had no RL, real life, emoticon? What has it been, like 2 years since we've known each other? Come on, Par. I mean, you're always online when I log on. Like, always. Like, how could you have anything happening in IRL? Kinda thought you weren't in school or anything too. Emoticon. LMAO. I guess you never really know anyone on the interwebs after all. Should we banter? Should we concede, or should we defend ourselves? Can't believe Par views me like that. It's like some kind of loser. I can't really argue over this. I don't have much of a life and I know it. Par's ridiculous. I shouldn't let him get to me. Defend ourselves. It's kind of unnecessary, you know. You're saying you couldn't imagine someone like me having a life of offline? It's just too weird. My mental image of you shattered. Emoticon. What kind of mental image did you have of me, Par? Whoa there. Chill out, adventures, emoticon. Back off, Par. Totally chillness and being a emoticon. You know what? Good for you, Will, emoticon. I'm glad you got stuff going on. VRing all the time isn't healthy. Emoticon saying that to the Avengers is pretty rich. Yeah, LMAO. Like preaching to, don't know, atheists? Huh, yeah. What if I click on this plus? Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. Okay. Hey, so did you enter the Penta contest, Lo? Who do you think you're talking to, Par? This is the girl without a life, remember? Emoticon. Of course I entered. Duh. Nice. Me too. They're having a contest? Yeah, for choosing beta testers. No way, anyone can enter Emoticon? Yeah, it's an open contest. I just signed up on the Penta form. Good luck, guys. Be interesting if you both won, right? LOL. You gross. Then we have to meet IRL Emoticon. /JK. Why? It's in person? All expenses paid trip to the development studio. And yeah, in-person test. The developers seem super chill. It'd be so amazing to actually meet them. Wow, so cool. Maybe I gotta enter too. Yeah, gotta run. Sorry, peeps. Emerald Dungeon soon, I promise. Meet up at the caves later? Totes. Later. Bye. Nevin Bow has left the chat. Well, I better face it IRL too, emoticon. See ya, homies. Lil Light has left the chat. Whoa. It was 3 o'clock when I woke up and logged in. Was that this morning or yesterday? Hang on. Thought I changed the text speed. I did not. Must have been this morning, otherwise I'd be dead tired. Not just exhausted. Ugh. Do I really have to go to campus today? I just want to sleep. Data structures, midterm, lecture hall B, but final score is the average of 3 out of 4 tests. I could skip this one, but I probably shouldn't. No. Lil, are you awake? I'm headed to school. I left some oatmeal in the kitchen. It's still hot. Ooh, oatmeal. Oh, she's gone. Guess I should grab some food. Catch a bus to campus. It's morning, rush hour. The bus might be crowded right now. Wonder if my card sells fares on it. One time the fare didn't transfer and I had to talk to the driver. That sucked. Talking sucks. I don't even remember where lecture hall B is. When was the last time I was on campus? Why am I even going to school? RNAV probably won't be helpful on campus. I might just need to ask someone for directions. Old-fashioned way. I don't want to be lost for an hour like last time. What if I'm a little sick? I feel sweaty. Maybe I should stay home after all. I'll get a 0, but if I make it to the last 2 tests, the 0 will be dropped. And who even cares about data structures anyways? I learned all that in like, what, 6th grade? Power will be happy to have me back so soon. Really, dude? Really? Really? We're just blowing off the test to play online games? What is wrong with us? Sweet attack power emoticon. That's nothing. It's got like a triple version 2 watch this emoticon. Will I just enter the chat? Guys, you are not gonna believe this emoticon. No way. No friggin' way. Tell me you're not about to say what I think you're about to say. I won! I won the Penta beta tester contest. Happy face emoticon. I'm gonna be one of the first people to officially test the most awesome new VR tech there is. And I cannot believe it. I must be the luckiest person in the world, emoticon. You guys, emoticon. Wow, so jelly for jelly. Jelly levels over. I don't even know, emoticon. STFU. Unfriggin' believable. Navan Bo has entered the chat. Hey homies, what's happening, emoticon? Oh, not much. I just, you know, won the Penta contest. Emoticon. Yeah, you just entered a big fat jelly fest right here, MB. Wow, well, emoticon. Oh, par. I've been reloading my email all day. OTL. I don't know. I've heard OTL. I don't know what it means though. Emoticon. Don't feel bad, Syrian. Neuro is crazy anyway. Neuro is the future. What Par said. Yeah? If you want the Matrix in your future. The Matrix. Old movie. Come on, MB. You gotta be at least a little excited for me here, emoticon. Question mark. Hey, I think I saw that. Crazy AI. Neuro VR. Humans enslaved. That's the one. Interesting. Might have to check that out. I don't get it. Just because Neuro VR was used for evil in some ancient movie. Like that philosophy machine thing you ranted about a while ago. Perfect VR. Oh, the experience machine. That was so frustrating, emoticon. What a dumbass philosophy class. Not surprised I vented about it to you guys. Wait, what happened? Lil ranted, emoticon? Did I miss this? I'm not sure you were here. Fill me in. So it's like a thought experiment? If there was a machine that perfectly simulated your brain functions, so you have experiences indistinguishable from reality, would it be any different than real life? I mean, which would you choose? Weird. For VRs like us, why not the machine, emoticon? Exactly! Thanks, Par, you get me. Figures the one time I get the courage to speak up in class, and my classmates all thought I was insane, emoticon. They were like this, but it's not real. Why would you choose something fake? Etc, blah blah. You guys do realize that the Matrix is all about escaping the machine, right? That the machine was evil, emoticon? Tell me you're not RL superiority freak NB, emoticon. Seriously? Think about it, NB. It would be exactly the same. Everything we experience is just brain signals. It doesn't matter what their source is. I mean, kinda, maybe. But fine. Fine. My point is, this kind of thing could be dangerous, though. It's not like realms. It's scary. Wow, NB, you're really anti-neural, huh? Guess I'm old-fashioned. But I'll stick with good old VR that doesn't mess with your brain. But okay. Forget about the Penta for a minute. Say the technology is totally safe. Call me paranoid, but what if the devs are psycho rapist murderers or something? Doing it. Calling you paranoid. Emoticon, but think about it. InterMense isn't exactly a well-known company, you know? They just recently popped up out of the blue. Started appearing at cons this year? I mean, who knows who they even are? Conspiracy theory, emoticon? All I'm saying is, we're not gonna find another level 198 lightning mage easy, though. I'm thinking everyone needs to be soothed. What? Everyone's being ridiculous right now. Making a good point that I hadn't thought about before. We'll reassure him. Gonna be fine. Don't worry about me. I don't think you're actually gonna die, Lil. I think you should be careful. I never thought about the company itself being sketchy, emoticon. People, come on, emoticon. Let's kill some goblins or something. This is dumb. Killing my buzz over winning the contest, too. Except not really, because I totally won the contest. Because it's gonna be epic, emoticon. You're gonna live chat us, right? Tell us all the things? Yeah, you gotta. You better believe it. Unless I'm so blown away by the new tech I forget all about you peeps, emoticon. What? Harsh. JK, guys, emoticon. Lila, you still in there? Oops. Oh no, is there a log? Hang on. Oh, yeah, there we go. The mouse scrolly wheel. Maggie says he hasn't seen you on Maggie says she hasn't seen you go to campus all week. Lila, don't do this. Please. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Talk to me, Lila. How can I possibly help you if you never tell me what's going on in your life? If you want to talk, I'll be downstairs. Dad? Guess it was too slow. I wonder if I should tell him I'm going to the InterMense next weekend. He'll probably think I'm stupid for doing this beta test. Flying all the way to Toronto to try out some new VR tech. What would you do that for? Why don't you focus on your classes? Are you ever going to get your degree? I can hear him say it already. But it's not like I need to tell him. I'm an adult. I can do things on my own. Why should I listen to him guilt me? Plus, I don't have much time left now. I have stuff to do. I need to research the Penta. Figure out what I'm getting into, you know? A few days later... Oh my god, lots of emojis. Hi, Will. Will, talk to me. You've been super weird in chat lately. Hey, MB. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess. Is there supposed to be music? I think the music broke. Tired, but I can't sleep. Every time I lay down, my heart starts racing. I think of something I need to look up. What's going on? Excited, I guess? I've been reading blog posts and stuff by people who've used the Penta. Find any info? A little. Not much solid info, surprisingly. A lot of social media stuff. Anything interesting? Sorta. Some people say the experience is hard to describe. Kind of trippy, I guess, like having a dream or something. But other people are like, they can't tell it apart from reality. Or they felt like it was more real than reality, which is intense, man. Oh, creepy. I'd be so nervous getting hooked up to a neural device. Oh, come on, MB. You're still on that. Don't start again. Emoticon. It's safe. Fine, fine. This ain't gonna be alright. I know you don't like... I don't like what? Well, you mentioned it before. What? That I suck at social interactions offline? Yeah, that, lol. So, you must be nervous, huh? So, yeah, I mean... Okay, real-time talk time, I guess. You know, I'm attending a community college. Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, I've only been to classes a handful of times a semester. You know, just for exams, really. I'm so out of practice being in the real world. Interacting with people face-to-face. You know, I lost touch with my high school friends. All 2 of them, LOL. And it was just awkward talking to them after I dropped out of college, you know? Been a while since I've had a group of people I could trust. Other than the adventures, of course. Totally. You know, in this trip, it's gonna be crazy. Going to a city I've never been to before, traveling alone, meeting new people, it's gonna be tough. Totally worth it, probably. But hard. For me. Yeah, I get it. I've had my own struggles of that sort. It's what drew me to Realms in the first place. With you guys, I feel like it's okay to be myself. It's safe. The person I'm in Realms is something I'm proud of. Even if I'm weird here, you know, you guys don't judge. Everyone's weird in Realms. Taking the words right out of my head, MB. I'm exactly the same way. I love who I am in Realms. I mean, Lilya is probably the best lightning mage in the entire game. She can do anything. And I love being her. You know, but sometimes I have to confront the fact that, you know, I'm not really her. Sometimes I need to do RL. LOL. And it's hard. Like, I have to attend this beta test. How could I not? This is seriously a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But it means I have to be out in the real world. You know, be an adult. I'm lying in bed every night, thinking about the ways that everything could go wrong. Ways I can make a fool of myself. Ways I've messed up in the past. Oh, well, it's no good worrying all the time. You're just hurting yourself. It never helps. I know. Also, exposure therapy is a thing. Like, the more I decide to put myself out there, the more comfortable I get with it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely get it when I think about it logically. I mean, it's part of the reason I'm in school, after all. Because, besides just trying to placate my dad, who will totally think I'm a loser if I don't finish college. He's nuts. But anyway, even though I understand that it's good for me to do stuff, when it comes right down to it, I start feeling shaky. And weird. My heart feels funny when it shouldn't. I sweat a lot, which makes me self-conscious. Sorry, TMI? NP. But, like, it's actually a lot easier to think about doing it than actually do it, you know? If that makes sense. Yeah, definitely. It's easy to give yourself good advice. Not as easy to follow it. But the more you try, the better. Yeah, you're right. I'm just, like, trying not to freak out right now. Haha. I totally understand, Lil. I'm rooting for you. You just need to think positively. Have confidence that everything will be fine, and it will. You can do this. Thanks, MB. Except, and is worried about my well-being, she's a good friend. And she is a good friend. I'll try my best. Hugs. Lily, please come down for dinner tonight. I have something I want to talk to you about. It's important. It's important? Dad really says that. I should probably go down. Wonder if he's mad at me. Is he gonna lecture me? I haven't been to school in a while. Shit, I should have gone to that exam last week. What was I thinking? What's wrong with me? Shit, this sucks. Well, I'm here. Well, you're downstairs. Hey, Maggie. Well, there's supposed to be a new supernova appearing tonight. I think it should be visible from the backyard. That's probably not a good thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, you want to go look for it with me later? Yeah, sure, maybe, but right now I need to talk to Dad. See you later then? So... Well, looks pissed. Why? She's like... Look, Lila, you got this letter. It's open. Why did you open my mail? You're going away next weekend. What is this all about? I want to avoid it. He opened my mail. He doesn't have any right to know. None of your business. I'm an adult. Can't I do anything without you breathing down my neck? When were you going to tell me about this? I'm your father, and you live under my roof. I think I have a right to know when you'll be out of town, especially if you're gallivanting around doing who knows what. Yeah, I live under your roof, so... That doesn't mean I have to tell you everything. I'm not asking you to tell me everything. Listen, Lila. I've been thinking, we're similar, you and I. You know your mother isn't perfect, but... I helped to push her away by doing what you're doing. By living in my own mind, my own little world. Never talking, never sharing. We didn't even know each other by the time. None of that was ever your fault. How could you possibly blame yourself? I'm not saying I was the only one at fault. Just that, relationships go two ways. Communication goes two ways. With your mother and I, who knows? Maybe. Dad, I don't want to hear about you and her. Why are we even talking about this? Sometimes I just don't feel like sharing, alright? Is that so bad? Yes, you need to stop this. You're scaring me. Come downstairs sometimes. Talk to us. What is going on in your world? You won't even tell us you're going away for a weekend. There's something wrong with that. You say you're attending classes, but I haven't seen you leave the house in weeks. And your grades last semester? You got A's at Yale. How could you possibly get a C? We went to Yale? Why are you bringing up my grades now? I'm sorry, the point is, I don't want to learn what you're doing with your life by reading letters from companies I've never heard of, and I don't want you to get involved in anything suspicious. It's not suspicious, the company is... InterMense is on the cutting edge of neural technology. It's all over the internet. The Penta is an incredible device. It's the kind of stuff I was saying at Yale. Neural interfaces are the future, Dad. And I have a chance to get involved with this from the very beginning. Get on the ground floor. And then? What will you do then? Is this an opportunity for an internship? A job? You're not thinking about your future. I don't know. It's just a beta test. It's been 2 years since you came home, Lila. When are you going to get back on track? What are your plans? If you could just pull yourself together. What? What do you think I've been trying to do? Do you think I've just been wallowing? Man, that's a creepy face. Lila. This is ridiculous. I don't want to talk about this. Lila, please. Maybe we're getting off track. All I really wanted to tell you is that I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned that you aren't communicating. Everything else is... You used to talk to us more. You used to tell us when you were struggling, and I don't remember you ever hiding something like a trip. It's not like I was hiding it from you. I thought you'd be mad at me for going all this way for a VR thing. I didn't think you'd understand how important this is to me. Regardless of why I had to learn about your plans from a letter, it reminds me too much of... What is he trying to say? Oh no. No way. Your mother. He's better not be about to... She acted this way. No, just stop it. You don't understand anything about me right now. I am not acting like her. I am not lying to you. I'm not hiding anything important. I can't believe you would say something like that. She always made me doubt everything. Everything about who she was, who I was. I never knew what the truth was. I never knew what was real and what was fake. You know how much I hated that. I would never do that to you and Maggie. I am not her. I know, I didn't mean to say. Just leave me alone. I can do this. I can do this. Just try not to say anything stupid. Don't say much at all. I can do this. There's no reason to feel shaky. There's no reason to be nervous. Just breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, just breathe. I'm not sure the best VR there is. The cutting edge of neural technology. What I've always dreamt of. It's all worth it. It's definitely worth it. I can do this. Hello. Welcome to InterMense. You must be one of the beta testers. How did you know? Yeah, I'm Lila. Breathe. She seems nice. You can do this. Nice to meet you, Lila. I'm Addie. I keep things organized around here. I'm sorry I'm so early. I hope that's okay. That's not a problem. In fact, you're not the first tester to arrive, if you'll follow me around the corner. Oh, hey man, what's up? You can wait here while we finish setting things up. Oh no, I have to wait here with a stranger. What should I do? Should I make conversation? I mean, I could try. I could do this. Breathe. Oh my god, his eyes. Are those contacts? Or some kind of gene mod? They're yellow. Wait, what did she say? So, you're still setting it up? Isn't that a little last minute? Huh, that's exactly what I said. Seriously, we come all this way and they're not even ready for us? As I informed you, Mr. Evers, we are making a few last-minute adjustments to ensure that you will all have the safest experience possible. The Penta is not a simple machine, and we are putting in extra effort to make sure you are all quite comfortable. Ha, no worries, I'm just messing with you. I don't mind waiting, plus it's still early. Please help yourself to coffee and snacks. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I'll be just around the corner in the front desk. Oh no, we're alone together now. Should I say something to introduce myself? Breathe, Lila. You can do this. Keep it together. Hi, Ben Evers. How's it going? How's it going, Lila? Fine. What are you doing? Introduce yourself. I'm Lilya Martel. Nice to meet you, Lila. Silence. This is awkward. I should say something. Something that doesn't sound weird. I guess we're pretty early, huh? Yeah, this test is supposed to start for a half hour, but I've been here like 2 hours already. Hey, that went pretty well. Surprisingly, I can actually bring up a topic of conversation, and he seemed happy to respond. What are you doing, Lila? Respond. Oh. Wait, why'd you get here 2 hours early? Excited, I guess? I don't know. Came in on an overnight flight from California. I'm a little tired. Jet lagged. Landed at like 5 this morning. Figured I could either wait at the hotel room or come here and check it out. Oh, me too. I mean, I'm not California, I'm from North Carolina. It's, I didn't want to just wait in my hotel room. Yeah, let's chat for a bit. I was pretty excited to get here too. Kinda got lost on the way here though. Even when the AR nav hung, glad I left early. Hey, I almost took a wrong turn too. It's easy to do. Sucks being alone in new places, huh? Yeah, definitely. It's not just new places for me though. I get lost like every time I leave my house. It's one of the many reasons I'm better in VR than in real life. Yeah, like, what would you rather be? A super powerful water magician or a Swift Burger employee? I know what I'd choose. Yeah, me too. The employee. No. Actually, I'm both. But you get what I mean. And I work at Sapphire too. Both technically full-time. How do you like have time to do VR then, man? It sounds a little rough. Well, I live on my own, gotta pay the bills somehow. But yeah, if I could be an off-water magician all the time, that'd be the dream, huh? Yeah. Silence again. Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have started this conversation after all. That silence just feels more awkward. I don't know what to say. Should I talk about the weather, the Penta? I don't know. Well, this is it. We're about to test the most revolutionary VR tech that there is in the entire world. Thank you for saying something. Yeah. Like, better than Imminent, better than Realms. My Realms buddies are so jealous right now. Can you play Realms? Yeah, I've been pretty into it ever since it came out. Wow, that's cool. I wonder what the screen name is. Me too. We could be chatting through Realms right now. No way! Hey, what's your screen name? Realms is massive, but there's always a chance I've seen you around. Will I? Cool, I'm Starzan. Wait, Lilya? No way! I think I've actually seen her around. Are you part of that super epic party with the half-elf archer? She's kind of realms famous. Yeah, she was showing MB, Navan Bow. We call ourselves Adventures. Pretty cheesy, but whatevs. Awesome, he's heard of us. We are just that epic. Wow, awesome. I'm impressed. You guys are seriously high level. This is cool. He thinks I'm cool. Thanks. Actually, I should probably log in and tell them I got here safely. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna log in too. Not much else to do. I've been in and out all morning. I'm here. I'm at InterMense, emoticon. What's it like? What do you mean? Wow, unreal, emoticon. How was the trip, emoticon? The office is really nice. Definitely seems techy. I only met one InterMense person so far. Her name's Addie. She's nice enough, I guess. Kind of bland. We're waiting for them to finish setting up. And for the rest of the testers to show up. We're kind of early. We? Yeah, me and Ben, another tester. He plays Realms too. His name's Starzin or something. Not surprising. I've had 90% of the Realms players enter the contest. So, what else is going on? Have you seen a Penta yet? Ask questions. Get us all the inside info. I will. I only just got here. Haven't seen a Penta yet. Oh, gotta log off for now. More people showing up. Oh, we got some other people here. Elias, Max, meet Lila and Ben. Please make yourselves at home. Now that you're all here, we're just waiting on some final preparations. I'll let you know when we're ready for you. It's pretty impressive. Out of 4 people, we were selected. Well, okay, yeah, cool. Awesome to meet you guys. Hi. Excuse me, Andy, I have some questions. I'm afraid I can't leave the front desk unattended for long, Miss Arwell. What can you tell me about the medical background of your neural interface? Have you worked with a doctor at all? Miss Arwell, there will be plenty of time for questions soon. We will give you all the tour of the studio and a briefing before we begin. This may be both the coolest and most frustrating experience of my life. Did you ask questions online? I did. No response. Yeah, I may have gone overboard. I kind of sent them an essay, but... Sorry, I'm tired from the flight. I can't believe how little they said in response. All your questions will be answered and more when you arrive at the studio. Almost makes it sound like some kind of scam. If I weren't sure they were legit, I definitely wouldn't be here. Awesome, they're talking to each other. No need for me to say anything. Ooh, they're legit. I got a taste of the Penta last fall at SummerCon. It's incredible. You guys, I was only hooked up for a minute or two, but seriously, best minute ever. Whoa. Hey, so you've tried it already. You're a step ahead of us. Not exactly. I guess I was some kind of pre-alpha prototype. Now they're testing the nearly final version. But if the prototype was any indication, this may be the most epic weekend of our lives. Huh, well, I hope to start answering questions sooner. I'm gonna start getting suspicious. There's a limit to how secretive you can be, especially with a product that might have effects on your health. I'm gonna let them talk. Everyone are almost ready. I will give you a quick tour of the studio while we wait for setup to be complete. Please follow me. And this is where the magic will happen, the testing room. As you can see, we want you to be as comfortable as possible while using the Penta. We also have water and refreshments in this room. Feel free to help yourself to those. Excuse me, sorry folks, coming through. Excel, there you are. How close are we? Pretty darn close. I just need to get in here and check the terminals again. Jake's running a final multi-sim, making sure everything's dandy for the bunch at once. First time we've had more than one person logged in at a time. This seems like something you should have tested beforehand. Hey folks, I'm Excel, hardware specialist. Oh, so how does the hardware work? What are those things made out of anyway? Well, I guess I can share a bit about that. The Pentas are mainly your standard mixture ABS and polycarbonate. And frankly, this job hasn't been much of a challenge as I expected. Jake gives me the neural interfaces and wiring, and the rest of it is not much hotter than your standard VR headset. I did plenty of these before I came. The neural chip is what reads and writes electromagnetic signals, but most of the magic is in the software, which decides what signals create what sensory output. So, if it's like a typical setup, is the processor on the wall over there? Exactly. His does have some impressive chips to get the lightning fast connection, but the real processing happens in like on a wall panel. How long did it take to upgrade from the Penta from the pre-alpha prototype I tried? It's just me on the hardware, so it takes a little while to make revisions, but we've been lucky. Development's been on schedule. Wait, so how many people actually work here? There's 4 of us. Myself, Excel, Harriet, who is our marketing and relations specialist, and Jacob Lessard, the founder. The mastermind. Mr. Lessard handled most of the technical design and programming himself. Excel, Harriet, and I are somewhat like a support team. Are you telling me that Lessard made the Penta single-handedly? Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Without us. Wow, that's incredible. And I heard development only started 2 years ago. Yes, that is... Wow, so do we get to meet Mr. Lessard? Yes, Mr. Lessard will be accompanying you during your testing. Oh, that's why there's extra shares. Yes, Wait, so Lessard seriously has no programming support? Oops. Oh, I can use the shoulder buttons to move forward and backward. That's kind of cool. I myself am an experienced programmer and I've occasionally assisted with development, but Mr. Lessard has developed Penta's core independently. Did Lessard read the University of Oslo's paper about neural interfaces before beginning development? Why didn't you do more of the programming? Is there a release date yet? I'm curious about... Please everyone, I appreciate that you're all so excited, but please save your questions for the briefing. Mr. Lessard will be available shortly. In the meantime, let's give Excel some space and wait out front. So we're waiting again. Everyone's here, but they're still setting up, I guess, emoticon? We saw the Pentas, though. They've got them in a room full of reclining chairs. Seems to be a headset. Clunkier than the regular visor, but not that bad looking. Did you meet the devs? One more. Guy named Excel, hardware specialist. Well, you won't believe this. InterMense is only 4 people. No way. Yep, just Addy, Excel, someone who does marketing, and Jacob Lessard. Seems like he's the mastermind. It's pretty surprising. It's a tiny company. Guys, listen, I'm a little nervous. I'm about to meet the person with the best VR tech there is, and I'm starting to think that maybe this Jacob Lessard isn't human. Emoticon. Oh well, but seriously? What kind of person develops ultra-realistic sci-fi level VR on their own? So you're saying this guy's some kind of genius? He developed it alone, emoticon? Yeah, basically. It sounds impossible, right? Maybe he's hiding something, emoticon. An army of computer scientists slaving away in their basement, emoticon? Maybe he's secretly a magician. He'll just magic the VR into your minds. Oh, that'd be cool. The thought had crossed my mind. Both of them. Apparently he's going to give us a briefing soon. Arrgh, emoticon. You okay there, Par? So jelly right now. I'm also about to meet the creator of the most realistic VR in existence. He sounds like the awesome mad scientist type. Well, yeah, now we're sitting around waiting in the staff room, smelling the coffee and being bored. Hey. So, is this like a little bit crazy, or is it just me? They're still running final simulations. Kind of weird, no? It's past time to start. Man, did you stop typing? Hi. We're in the same room in real life, emoticon. LOL. Yeah, but this is way InterMense can't hear us. True. It's a little strange. Definitely makes me wonder if they've got it all together or what, emoticon. I'm super excited about the whole thing, but I'll definitely be listening closer to this briefing. Yeah. So what are you going to ask about? I've definitely got a lot of questions. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what to ask first. So what do you think of the latest Realms update? Pretty sick, huh? Yes, I love the updated skill tree. So epic. The characters are really the heart of Realms, emoticon. And the huge skill trees make the characters shine. Definitely. I'm a water mage, but I've got all these intense combos and unique water skills that make me sort of roguelike. Epic. Hey, I'm a mage too, lightning. I just reached level 198. Oh, seriously? Not sure I'll ever get there. I'm level 56 right now. But wow, 198. That is mega awesome. Thanks. Hey, what kind of visor is that? It looks pretty cool. Hey, she's talking to me all of a sudden. It's a Cerulean S4. Oh, that's the S4? I thought about getting a Cerulean, but ended up with a Nova. What's the speed like? Do those crazy specs really live up to the hype? I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. I'm sorry, I need to find the restroom. Oh yeah, no problem. Excel said that the wall panel is the processor. It doesn't seem as impressive as I thought it would be. I wonder how the system really works. It has to be able to interact with and interpret the signals emitted from the human brain. That could get really complicated. I've read some theory papers on that, but it was like reading a medical report, and I'm no doctor. Programming computers? Sure. Neurology? I took a class on the intersection of neurology tech at Yale. But honestly, I feel like I only scratched the surface. Kind of a massive subject. I wonder if the wall panel's a custom unit. I mean, it must be, right? It probably needs to be more powerful than any standard VR process. Looks like the lower panel opens up. I wonder if... I mean, no one would mind if I... A quick peek wouldn't hurt, right? Aha, there's some stickers. It must be completely custom after all. Let's see. Route A9, that seems good. That's pretty good. Is there a model number on here somewhere? Viridian G920. No way! That's the same unit I have at home! I mean, my unit's top of the line, but still. That's amazing. This can handle neural stuff? I guess VR processors have become pretty impressive over the last few years. Ugh. I just wish it wasn't so detestable. Eek, someone's nearby. Are they heading this way? I better leave before I get caught snooping around. Sorry for the wait, everyone. We're ready for you now. It's happening! They're finally ready, emoticon. Briefing's starting now. Live chat us. Send pics. Good luck, we'll be safe, emoticon. Well, that guy looks kind of mean. And that's why you're here, to test the Penta and the Vitalia simulation in a way that has never been done before, with a large number of players over a long period of time. We've taken all conceivable precautions to ensure your comfort and safety during this playtest. I myself will be accompanying you within the simulation every step of the way. Other members of the InterMense may join us from time to time to observe. We will be taking regular breaks for meals here at the office and to gather your feedback. Over the course of the next 3 days, if there are any questions, please ask them now, before I go over the safety briefing. What kind of simulation is Vitalia exactly? I played the prototype briefly at Semicon. Will it be like that? Vitalia is a very simple simulation. We have not had a hard time to add much in terms of gameplay. It is more of a lush, living natural world for you to explore and interact with. It will seem similar to the prototype, but there is much more breadth now. The technology has been improved in many subtle ways you may or may not notice. Any other questions? Is it true you basically coded the entire Penta on your own? The code base is largely created by me, however I had invaluable support from the InterMense team, and there have been plenty of excellent research into this field to study for me to work with. I have a question about that. Yes? Did you read the University of Oslo's paper about neural interfaces? It came out just about a year ago. Yes, it was a fascinating read. Of course, the Penta was derived from an entirely different substructure, so it was only tangentially related. One of the things mentioned was that the consulting with a medical doctor was extremely helpful and recommended while developing neural technology. I'm sure that's true in general, but as I said, the Penta is entirely different. Wait, really? Is he saying he had no need to do medical consultation? Sounds really confident about that, but... I mean, how could it possibly be different? You're still wiring up someone's brain. Other questions? So you did consult with a doctor. Do you have a release date for the Penta? One question at a time, please. We don't have an actual release date yet, but we are aiming for a simultaneous release of the Penta technology and the Vitalia simulation by next autumn. Anything else? He seems in a hurry to get through this. It's like he doesn't care about us at all. I'm curious how you got into this, Mr. Lessard. I mean, I heard that you had a degree from MIT, but how'd you decide to do this? Just wake up one day and decide to make some cutting-edge virtual reality tech? How did I decide to make the Penta? Well, like many of you, I assume virtual reality has always deeply fascinated me. I've been interested in worlds like Vitalia since I was a young child. As I grew older, my skills developed, I realized my true calling was to be able to share those worlds with others. He's stumbling over his words all of a sudden. Weird, he was so confident up until now. What about... Alright, I think that's all the time we have for her at the moment. Please make yourselves comfortable. I'm about to go over safety precautions before we begin. Didn't we already sign a really long liability agreement about safety before we agreed to come here? Yeah, and the things talk about the possibility of brain damage and stuff. What, are you serious? I didn't actually read the whole thing. TLDR right out. And there are just a few more things I'll need to brief you on. This will cover most essential points of the liability agreement, of course, if anyone didn't read it as carefully as they should have. The first thing you should know is this: the Penta is not like other virtual reality devices. Other devices present real outside stimuli to your senses for them to be interpreted, in just the same way that you normally experience the world. On the other hand, the Penta will literally be manipulating the brainwaves, making your senses believe they are receiving stimuli that are not actually there. What this means is, for all intents and purposes, your mind will literally be existing in another world. A world of virtual stimuli. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the definition of neurovirtual technology, isn't it? With this kind of experience, there can be a significant initial shock to your senses, especially with this new improved version of the Penta, as opposed to the less complete prototype versions. The immersive shock can be fairly strong. Please be prepared to feel disoriented at first, perhaps even dizzy or a bit ill. Sensations should pass within the first few moments. Secondly, if the immersion shock does not pass quickly, or if you feel that anything at all is wrong, please don't try to endure this all again immediately. While you will not be able to physically remove the headset while immersed, the Penta features advanced thought recognition. Simply desire to be logged out and you will be. Thought recognition. Initially, I can force log out anyone if I feel it is necessary. However, I would much rather not use that feature. If the logout command does not come from the user, it can lead to reverse immersion shock. Reverse immersion shock. Yes, moving your mind from the simulation to the real world can be as disoriented as moving from reality to the simulation, although usually a mild reaction if the user is prepared for it. Prepared for it? How do you get prepared for it? If you've chosen to log yourself out, you will obviously be prepared for it. Lastly, and this is probably the most important thing I will say to you, do not leave the starting island. You are about to enter a simulation that is still under development. The starting island is a very large area and more than sufficient to occupy your time over the next 3 days. You may see bridges that lead to other areas. Please do not cross those bridges. They lead to areas that are not fully debugged and could be dangerous. And when I say dangerous, I am talking about potential damage to your sensory systems or brain. What'd I tell you? Oh my god. You are about to do something that does have a risk of danger, if no more than just adventure activities such as skiing. Again, it is unlikely, but if a serious problem occurs and you are unconscious or incapable of logging out, the system could cause brain damage. Oh my god. This is a serious decision. If anyone wishes to opt out of the testing, now's your chance. I'm not sure. I can give you 5 minutes to think it over. 5 minutes, really. How dangerous is it really? Like, real talk. We have had excellent results testing the Penta so far. I personally spend a large amount of time in Vitalia. I'm logged in at least a few hours every day. However, this is definitely not like other gaming systems. You need to decide for yourself whether you're willing to take the risk. I'll leave you to decide for now. Guys, remember how I said maybe Jacob Lessard isn't human? Well, I think I know what he is now. Oh, enlighten us. Oh, chosen one. He's definitely an android. A very poorly programmed android, no code for human expression. LOL. Wow. LOL. So he's the emotionless genius type. That's putting it lightly, NB. He just briefed us. Talked about brain damage as if he was talking about the weather. It was super creepy. Hey. Was that not a little bit creepy? Lessard was so... cold? Distant? Not as passionate as I expected. Yeah. And I thought redheads were supposed to be hot-headed. Ha, they do say that. Not this one, I guess. I don't know, maybe he's just antisocial or something. Apparently some kind of computer genius. Isn't that the stereotype? Yeah, I guess. But still, he talked about the risk of brain damage. The way he said it, it was like he didn't particularly care if anything did happen to us. That's the feeling I got. Haha. I'm sure that's not true. Perhaps probably just a normal attitude. He has a really cool vibe. Yeah, but... what kind of normal attitude is that? I seriously have to wonder if he's an android. LMAO. You're a lot more lively in VR. Huh? sorry. I mean, everyone's a whole different RL, right? Hang on. What the hell happened there? Okay, that's a glitch. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going back to the other thing. Interesting theory, though. Of course, a well-programmed android would be way more productive than a human programmer. Good business strategy. Wait. He said he was talking about brain damage. Why was he talking about brain damage? Yeah, what NB said. Standard liability agreement stuff. Don't worry, guys, it's safe. Are you sure? Yeah, seriously. And there's no way I'm backing out now. That'll be fine. Others might opt out, though. I don't know. You think anyone will chicken out? Not me. Elias, maybe. Seems a little surprised. It's been 5 minutes. What do you wish to do? Not going home at this point. I'm in. I'm still up for it. Yeah, I'm in too. It's a little bit freaky, but I'll regret if I backed out now. Very well, please lie back and relax. Put on your headsets. Excel will be around to make sure they are fitting properly. And please, try not to be overly excited at this point. Elevated adrenaline levels can make the immersion shock more intense. Huh, try not to be excited. Might as well not to be human. Ooh, that's cool. What is that thing? The Van Bo encouraged Lila to think positively about traveling to InterMense. You chose to accept Emby's advice, but did not take it to heart. Your choice has impacted Lila's outlook and will continue to do so. 43.6% of players made this choice. Interesting. Ed confronted Lila about not sharing her travel plans. You chose to avoid explaining your plans to Ed. Your choice will impact Lila's relationship with her family. 19.8% of players made this choice. Lila had an opportunity to chat with Ben before the other beta testers arrived. You choose to chat with Ben. Your choice will impact Lila's relationship with Ben. 61.1% of players made this choice. Max initiated a conversation about Lila's VR visor. You chose to avoid chatting with Max and snooped around InterMense instead. Your choice will impact Lila's relationship with the other beta testers. 18.6% of players made this choice. Ooh. This is the end of the demo. We really hoped you enjoyed playing, and we're looking forward to the rest of the game. I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I want to see more. I can't wait for the full release of the game, so if any of you guys want to play the demo and choose the choices I didn't make, well, the links will be in the description, all that jazz, so I will see you next time. Have a good weekend.